What did upset me is this. They talk about men's mental health all the time. They pretend they care about us. But it's extremely difficult to be a man. It's very, very hard to go out there and become important as a man. You have to work your ass off.
It was hard.
It's hard, bro. You need to get in the gym. You need to get money. You need to be smart. You need to be charismatic. You need to be interesting. You have to have a nice house and a nice car. You need to be funny. You have to learn all these things. And I'm out there telling guys, look, it may not be fair, but that's the way the game works. I will teach you how to do it. You're not going to be important unless you go out there and make yourself important. I'm going to motivate you. I'm not going to try and tell you it's okay to be weak. I'm going to say, no, you need to be strong. I'm going to tell you how you can do it. Here's how you get a strong mind. I'm trying to help men not feel depressed anymore, because that's what I do. I get thousands of emails a week from men saying I've helped them with their depression, changed their way to the world, changed their worldview. Their life's been better. Their marriage is better. Whatever it is. My son is now going to the gym because of you, Andrew, after he watched you on TikTok. I am helping so many people, and they pretend they care about men's mental health, and then they look at me and go, nah, we don't really care about men's mental health. Silence him, and let's give them someone else to watch who they don't feel an affinity to. Men are only going to follow men they feel an affinity to. There's nothing wrong with men like me who want to live traditionally masculine lives. There's nothing wrong with wanting a nice car and a beautiful girl and to be a gentleman and to walk through life with honor and respect and dignity. That's all I teach. And they want to silence men like me, leave a whole bunch of men out there in the dark, and then try and fill my void with a whole bunch of creators who people don't feel affinity to and don't want to learn from. They don't care about men's mental health. They don't care about you. They don't care about men. And it annoys me when they're the ones who are going to say, oh, men's mental health. It's bullshit.
What'd you think of that? Because he got canceled. Like, they took his platform away
Oh,
because of
really?
the stuff he's saying.
I totally agree with everything he said.
You don't think it's harder life as a man than a woman?
No, I don't.
I do.
You do?
Because a man has the responsibility of supporting his household, supporting his family, supporting everyone, and we marry them, and we're home, we have children, we have a choice to go out and work and make, but it all falls on his shoulders to make our life better.
Financially.
Yes, and if he can do that, that makes him happy, and it makes his mental health better.
Okay.
I mean, women can go to work and help the situation, but once we have babies, we're home, and they still have to go out there.
In our generations, we were home.
Even some when they have a baby, it doesn't pay if you're up there successful. It's one thing, but the average housewife who has high school or a couple of years of college, they're not going out making a lot of money. So some of it doesn't pay because of what you have to pay for daycare.
Well, that's in this day, but in our day it wasn't like that.
No, but in this day it is. We didn't have that. We had our mother's home.
Well, number one, men work. I went to work. I came home, took care of the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry, the shopping, everything. He came home. I fed him. He laid on the freaking couch, and I did all the work. So what the hell is the difference? I did just as much work as he did.
But
and
for
more.
a man, you don't know what his mental state was.
If it was that bad, he would have been gone long ago.
Well, maybe in your case, but
Long ago.
I think the man has the bulk of the responsibility.
In the financial system.
Well, this is
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Yeah.
If you put money in a man's
Yeah,
pocket, they're
but-
happy.
Yeah, but I put extra money in his pocket
Well,
because
we
I
all
went
did.
to work.
Yes, I worked.
So it works both ways.
Yeah.
It does. It works both ways.
I just disagree. I think, like, as a man, you're actually born with nothing. And basically
Well, yeah.
everything you do, you have to build up these attributes to
Well,
yourself.
so we're born with nothing.
It's not really true, though. 'cause-
Well, it is.
Why don't you think it's
Why
true?
don't you think it's true? You're the man. I'm the girl.
I mean, I don't
This
know
is
if you
an
guys are gonna get
argument.
upset with me about
Yeah,
this.
no,
No,
we're
that's
not
okay.
upset. No,
A
no,
woman,
no.
I say like a woman's one of her biggest assets is her looks.
Yeah.
So if she's born beautiful,
Yeah.
her life is automatically going to be way easier, or even just born decent looking. She can automatically get a man to take care of her.
What about the homely ones?
The ugly ones?
Yeah, what about them?
That's kind of the
I
point.
mean,
Like
just
they're
think
valid.
about
They're,
it.
like,
You can't make favoritism.
You have to marry the guy from Starbucks.
you gotta marry the Starbucks guy, yeah.
No, I think a man
But I
has
think
more
in
on his
general,
shoulders.
as a guy, like if you're a good-looking guy, it only gets you so far in life. You still have to do everything else. You have to make your own money. You
Yeah.
have to do all this stuff. It's just different as a woman. You
I
can
mean,
have a guy
your
provide for you.
generation is college and all. My generation was not college. Those men didn't go to college. They're lucky they graduated high school, half of them.
Yeah.
But they made good livings.
I think that society's making it harder for women with all the stuff they're telling them that is goes against what they're meant to do. Like they're telling women to sleep around nonstop,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
well, that's
do all
not-
this
yeah.
reverse gender roles, and
Right.
that's just not what women
No.
are meant to
no,
do.
No, and I don't agree with that.
And then
at
that
all.
hurts their mental health, and then no wonder they think life's harder because you're putting the responsibilities of a man on a woman for a lot of
And
this
think
stuff.
of this: your generation is 100% different than our generation. Think
Yeah.
about that. I mean, I'm in my 80s. You're a young fella, 19 years old. It's completely different.